Manchester United are arriving here, cushioned by the 3 points already acquired. Another victory today, and they will have a vice-like grip on this group to build, if they can here, on a perfect start. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Manchester United had the perfect opening day. Now they look to press on.
Well, Peter, there's a very good chance they can plough on after what was a good start. And even if they have a wobble along the way, I think this team has a structure and a philosophy that's solidly in place. And I think they can rely on that. So my advice would be, keep aiming high. Why not opt for some swagger, in parts at least? I think they're capable of it.
So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the midfielder Youssouf Fofana is someone who's been very impressive, Peter. I'd say he adds something new to that number 6 role in that he's not someone who limits himself to just anchoring the midfield. He's happy to dribble the ball from back to front, trying to take players out of the game. He's actually very good at it too.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Salamakas, and he goes cross-field. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nice control. Bruno Fernandes. Shot at goal! In he goes again. Just a whisker away. Moved on forwards. Tutu. Pulisic. And it's played forward. Shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Getting this one clear. Pulisic. Fofana played out towards the right wing. That's really well manoeuvred. So much time and space here. Great position here. Great chance! Pulisic shifted upfield. Rafael Leao. Salmakers. Nice physical challenge. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And it's Rabiot. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Pulisic. That is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Driving on, a real charge here. He has found the way through. Bruno Fernandes. Cleared without complication. De Winter. Ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Turns and goes back. Rafael Leao. Pulisic. Fofana. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, great! And the shot! The goalkeeper's put a good palm to that. Great defending, strong and determined. He's away! And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Gets it away. Fofana. Menu, there's a definite foul there. Challenge there, uncompromising. Pulisic really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
That's a throw. And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And here's Rafael Leao, out to the right, showing good feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here. And he's buried it, 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
Milan have broken through, it's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Pete.
De Winter, aim forwards. Pulisic, gently done. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Clearly not happy with that. De Winter. Trying everything to subdue him here.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this fella quickly. They can save themselves a whole lot of hassle.
And it's played forward. And he's there to get it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Does really well to win the ball there. Pulisic looking understandably energised after his goal. And he thumps it clear. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Decent chance! He has done it! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Rafael Leao, well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play. Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Pavlovic wins the duel this time. Manchester United making another change here. He's got away. Here's Zirkzee. Fofana did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Bruno Fernandes. That's a clever-looking ball. Pavlovic. Rabiot. Salmakers. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's been slipped through. Looking for a decent ball in. Time to deliver. Serves up across. Moved on forwards. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Zirkzee. Zirkzee! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Zirkzee actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Bruno Fernandes moves short. And the comeback. Here comes another cross. Well, that is asking for trouble. And he's had a shot. And that was very necessary. Diogo Dalot goes for a shot! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Milan, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
There's going to be another change here. The referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Lovely feet. And it's Rabiot. And here's Rafael Leao. Pulisic. Pulisic stood his ground strongly. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now it's for gets the shot away! And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly at the business end.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
The whistle. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's a chance! That's fallen kindly here. It's there! And that's got him off to a flyer. Aldero, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, can he get onto this? Shesko thinks about the shot, tries a shot! Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he latch on to this? Manchester United are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
Matheus Cunha. Great ball if he can get there. He has a look up. Can he finish? He can get that clear. Aim forwards. And that is as far as they're going to go. That is a great pick out. Big chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Diogo Dalot. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Chance to play it in. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And it's played forward. Diogo Dalot. And it's Ugarte. Played out to the right. That's an excellent interception. Out to the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. That has been knocked clear. Ugarte. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot opts to play it back. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That was very necessary. He's in, and the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's Ugarte. Danger averted for now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's found him in acres of space. Nice control. He's in plenty of space here. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he's straight offside. Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play. Two changes being made right now. He's through, now is he in? Long ball by the goalkeeper. Ugarte. Cannon. Now, what about a counter-attack? Proves too strong. Looking to break at pace. Quality ball. Wins the duel this time. That's really well manoeuvred. Manchester United are looking to stay solid through the core of the second half. They have... Whistle's gone, that's foul. Succumbs to the pressure. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And he has been fouled there. Williams-Barnett. Can he spark a counter here? And he welcomes it in. And the shot! Moved on forwards. And that could set him on his way. Cannon! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, the weight on the ball was just perfect then. If only they could have come up with a finish to match.
Ugarte. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he's a source of potential trouble, so tight marking just has to be done. Cannon really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Aim forwards. And it's played forward. Well, they could break here.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That's really well manoeuvred. And a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now. Nice physical challenge.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Cuts out the pass. Aim forwards. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. They need to get it in quick. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick. Now this is a potential flashpoint and the referee has his hands full. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Cleared away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the score... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. We stand for the national anthem of Mexico. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So it's down to business here. Well timed, excellent interception. Alvarez. Aim forwards. Wins the duel this time. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Cuts out the pass. Very nicely done. And it's played forward, and here's the chance to counter.
Must have been told to look for ways to try and construct some space down the middle here.
And what is it, Jim, that they're actually achieving?
Well, it opens up the pitch, stretches the opposition, and it activates more running room.
Alvarez. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. That's really well manoeuvred.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that is a little undercooked. Over to the left, nicely intercepted. Moved on forwards. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Is there a decent chance? Aim forwards. Oh, that's a very decent... He's had a shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
That's really well cleared. Gets it away. Moved on forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Chance! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And it's played forward. Clearly not happy with that. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Aim forwards. first touch. Time to deliver. And the shot! And he's done it! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Indonesia have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
And they win it back again. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Indonesia happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're off again.
Indonesia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Can he latch on to this? And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Indonesia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, that's well seen too. Indonesia just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of... That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He is through here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach. And he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Spread out to the left. Could try cutting inside here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. Hit into the middle. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Moved on forwards. Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Mexico are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. And it's played forward. Out to the right. He's got away. There's the header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Aim forwards. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. The pass has gone astray. Moved on forwards. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Indonesia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Mexico to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward.
Mexico really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And the pass is intercepted. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Calmly anticipates. I think we're just about done here.
Indonesia really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Seen enough. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?